someone is trying to steal my car. And I'm talking about 3 attempts. The third attempt almost got physical, altercational, dangerous. So I decided to do this video to talk about the different anti-theft devices that are out there right now because I'm looking into it myself. Before we get started, we're going to go down the list of anything that uses a key. Why? Because a key is a weak spot. And all you got to do is just drill through the hole where the key is. It takes them about, I don't know, less than 3 minutes or something like that, sometimes even a minute. So pedal locks uses a key. Take it off the list. Wheel locks uses a key. Off the list. Steering wheel locks, aka clubs, old school. They can cut the steering wheel. And it also uses a key. Off the list. The seatbelt steering wheel lock, man, all they got to do is just saw off the seatbelt. That's rubbish. And it uses a key. So those are off the list. I mean, it could be a deterrent in terms of slowing them down, but I'm not covering that today. I'm talking about anything that is a little bit more techie than that. Why? Because most of these devices come with a remote or a tracking device or something like that. All right. Okay, first on the list, kill switches or remote battery disconnect or remote fuel pump disconnect. So what this does is it disconnects your battery remotely so that the thief cannot start the car even if they have a duplicate key. There's ways to bypass that, of course. The price range on that one is anywhere from $10 to $100. They even have them on Amazon. Second on the list is a Faraday box or a Faraday key holder that you put in your pocket. So with the new technology that they're using right now, they can put up a screen and get the signal from your key, which could be on the kitchen counter in your house, and or you could be walking towards the car and they can use it and they can duplicate that key and take off with your car, just like that. So this Faraday box or pouch, it blocks that electromagnetic field, and that's another deterrent. The price range on that is anywhere from $15 to $50. That also is on Amazon. I'm going down the list from least expensive to most expensive, depending on your budget and your situation. I'll tell you my story in a minute. The fourth on the list are immobilizers. So what an immobilizer does, it prevents the car from starting unless the key fob is close to the car. Now, the trick with this is, with some of them, is you will need to have a specific code. So you can use that sequence of codes on the steering wheel or on the dash that you make up, and you can always change it. So say, for example, you step on the brake and then you push the volume button on the steering wheel and then you press the play button on the radio, whatever that is, right? They have the Pandora box and then they have the Ghost 2. Now, these are like $1,200. Then you have some cheaper ones that are probably around $21, but it won't be that complicated for them to start a car. What it would do is it will communicate with the car's computer, and they won't be able to start the car that easily unless they find that switch, which is, you can hide. It's going to be really hard to find it. The fifth that I have on the list are, and the reason I have this on the list, are GPS trackers or AirTags. Now, you might say, well, how is that stopping them from stealing the car? Well, what I like about Apple AirTags is the thieves, they know they have the iPhone, and the iPhone will let them know that the vehicle has a tag in it. Now, if you can hide that tag, put, say, 2 of them in there, but they have no idea where it is, that could be a deterrent, because in their mind, they're thinking, man, it's going to take me 2 hours just to find this damn thing. I might as well just leave this one alone. Okay, so my story is, they came with a tow truck, but it's a 4-wheel drive. So they left, came back with a flatbed. So what do you do in a case like this? They have a tow truck. What do you do in a case like that? They're just going to pick the car up and take off with it. Maybe they want it for parts. So nothing that I just told you about is going to help you, but I think the Apple AirTags will help, or a GPS tracking device. Which one do I have on my car? I'm not going to tell you. Now, you know how crazy it is right now. They're kicking in doors and coming in for the key fob. There's one police chief that said, leave the key on the doorstep to not have any type of confrontation. I say you should get a say hello to my little friend for situations like that to protect your house and your family. Forget about the car. But if somebody's willing to kick your door in, imagine what they're willing to do to you. And it's 4 or 5 of them. Anyway, that's my show for today. I'll see you on the next video.